Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My vlog today is I'm going to share with you how to fill out this form N-445 right after your US citizenship interview. If you pass the US citizenship interview, guys, the officer will give you this form if the oath-taking ceremony will be done on the same day of your interview. So these are the questions, guys, that you have to answer. So answer the following questions on the day of your naturalization oath ceremony. For more information, refer to page 2 of this notice for detailed instructions. So this is page 2, the instructions. You must bring the completed questionnaire on page 4 with you into the naturalization oath ceremony, along with the documents listed above. You are required to give these items to an employee of USCIS at the oath ceremony. Print clearly in black ink. Please read these instructions before answering the questions, which concern events that may have occurred since your interview. Answer the following questions on the day of your naturalization oath ceremony before you attend the ceremony. Please note that these questions do not refer to any events that happened before your naturalization interview. These questions refer to the time period after your interview at the USCIS office. For example, if you were married at the time of your interview and there has been no change in your married status since your interview, select No to item number 1 below. If you traveled outside the United States after your interview, select Yes to item number 2 below. Additionally, if you answer yes to any of the questions, bring documents to support your answers. For example, if you married or divorced after your interview, bring your marriage certificate or divorce decree. If you traveled outside of the United States, bring travel-related documents. If you were arrested after your interview, bring your arrest records and court dispositions. If you were serving in the military and have been discharged, bring your DD-214 or other discharge papers. After you have answered its question, print the date and the location, city and state where you completed the questionnaire. The date when you completed the questionnaire should be the same as the date of your naturalization oath ceremony. Also, sign the questionnaire and print your current address. If you use anyone as an interpreter to read the instructions and questions on this form to you in a language in which you are fluent, the interpreter must fill out the section titled Interpreter's Contact Information, Certification, and Signature. Provide his or her name, the name and address of his or her business or organization if any, his or her daytime telephone number, his or her mobile telephone number if any, and his or her email address if any. The interpreter must sign and date the form. I'm gonna read the questions. So, since your interview, have you married or been widowed, separated, or divorced? So, if the oath-taking ceremony, guys, will occur right after your US citizenship interview, then all your answers here are no. Okay? So, once again, number 1, since your interview, have you married or been widowed, separated, or divorced? So your answer is no. Number 2, since your interview, have you traveled outside the United States? So your answer is no. Since your interview, have you committed any crime or offense for which you have not arrested? So it's no. Number 4, since your interview, have you been arrested, cited, charged, indicated, convicted, fined, or imprisoned for breaking or violating any law or ordinance, including traffic violations? So it is no. Since your interview, have you joined, become associated, or connected with any organization in any way, including the Communist Party, a totalitarian organization, or terrorist group? So it's no. Number 6, since your interview, have you deserted from, claimed exemption from, or been separated or discharged from military service? So it is no. Since your interview, has there been any change in your willingness to bear arms on behalf of the United States to perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States, to perform work of national importance under civilian direction if the law requires it? So the answer is no. So number 8, since your interview, have you practiced polygamy, received income from illegal gambling, been involved in prostitution, helped anyone enter the United States illegally, trafficked controlled substances, given false testimony to obtain immigration benefits, or been a habitual drunkard? So your answer is no. So once again, you have to use black ink pen. So all of these questions, guys, are no if your oath-taking ceremony will be done on the same day of your U.S. citizenship interview. So at the bottom, guys, you have here, I certify under penalty of perjury that each answer provided above was made by me or at my direction, that I reviewed and understand all of the questions and answers provided, and that each answer is true and correct as of the date of my naturalization oath ceremony. So here you have to sign the city and state. So for example, if the city and state that your interview was held, for example, like for me, it was Baltimore, Maryland. So you have to write Baltimore, then Maryland. Okay, so this is the state, the city and state where your interview was held. And the date, mine was February 26, 2021. And of course, you have to sign, okay? And the mailing address, street number, and name. Now this one, guys, is your current address, right? Your current address. The city or town of your current address, the state, and the zip code. Now, if somebody was helping you guys, for example, in interpreting the questions, you have to answer the back. The interpreter's contact information, certification, and signature. So your interpreter should fill out this and sign. So interpreter's full name, interpreter's mailing address, interpreter's contact information, and interpreter's certification and interpreter's signature. So that is if somebody was helping you in interpreting all the questions. If your oath-taking ceremony will be done not on the same day of your U.S. citizenship interview, if ever that you answer yes to any of these questions, the 8 questions, if you answer any of this as yes, you have to bring the document. So that's what it said here in the instruction. that if you answer yes to any of the questions, bring documents to support your answers. So for example, if you married or divorced after your interview, bring your marriage certificate or divorce decree. If you traveled outside of the United States, bring your travel-related documents. So if your oath-taking ceremony is not on the same day of your U.S. citizenship interview, this Form N-445 will be mailed to your address. So there are 4 pages. This is page 1. Page 2, the instructions. Page 3, the interpreter's contact information, certification, and signature. And page 4, the questions. Okay guys, so I hope that this helps. You must bring this completed questionnaires on the day of your naturalization oath ceremony. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to WowGem channel. Click like and share. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!